What is up, YouTube? Tim here, and I finally got my phone straightened out where I can get out and actually make some vids because I trust the camera on this now. I'll get into all that crap later in like an update or something. But I was itching to go shoot, so and I've already done some shooting. I'm down here in the creek at the bottom of my pasture, and it's a pretty good sized creek. There's no water in it right now. It's dried out. It's a little muddy, but no running water. At least not this part of the creek. If you go down maybe half a mile, that's where you start to see some water. And at the end of that creek, there's maybe a 20-acre lake. So it's fun to, just explore up and down these creeks. There's no telling what you'll find. It could be anything. But anytime you're out in the country, be safe. Watch where you're stepping. Watch where you're going. Pay attention to your surroundings. Things like snakes, for instance, whatever other animals are out there, creatures or ex-wives or whatnot. But coming down here, Jesus, it is hot. It's a little cooler down here in the shade, but it's more humid. So it's not sweaty balls hot. I mean, you could call it sweaty balls hot, but down here in this climate, I'd say it's Satan's taint hot. Yeah, Satan's taint hot. That'll work. So anyway, I found a couple beer cans down here. Hey, what a surprise. People drink beer in Texas. There's an old washed up Coors Light can right down there. And a Keystone Light can right next to it. So I've got the old Glock 27. So I figured maybe I can see what I can do, see if I can hit the cans. Because I really like shooting. And I've already shot a little down here. Didn't record any of it, but figured I would now. So let's see what I can do. Can I hit a can, or can I not? I'm picking Glock 27 for the win. Not that time. Got him. And wouldn't you know it, I was laying my arm on this old log. And it's just laying across, caught up on some other logs. And I'll show you real quick. So I stepped back. I was kind of resting my arm right through here. Some of that bark came off. There's ants all over this damn thing. So that's going to be fun swelling up tonight with that arm. But yeah, see how that's laying across? And I don't ever really shoot from rest, so that's kind of new to me. But down here in this creek, my house is way back that way. But this is a great little area to shoot. You've got a great little backstop, in the banking here. And just a lot of fun. But I tell you, I'm lucky, to be able to go down here and shoot and all this. Because I know a lot of you live in the city and you have to go to a range. But one thing I like to stress or show you in my videos is if you're lucky enough to be able to get out somewhere, out in the country or at a friend's or something, you don't always have to use paper targets. I like to mix it up. I think variety in your targets is actually good for you. Small, large, just different things. Something else. That's why you see me shooting like a pizza box or balloons or just whatever, like that instance, cans. It's just kind of keeps you sharp. You're seeing something different instead of the same silhouette, the same paper. I mean, you can even shoot, like an old dead wood here. Just pick different things. It'll make you a better shooter. What I do, I start the smaller targets, and I think just keeps me sharp. And that's just me. It may not be you. All right, guys. Good God, those weeds are tall. Look how tall that crap is. Those aren't trees. A lot of moisture in those. But, oh yeah, and last night, this is about the time coyotes wake up in the day, late in the afternoon, and they're up all night, and early mornings. They sleep during the day. But I was outside of my house last night, and it was very obvious either the coyotes or bobcat had themselves some dinner. And it's very obvious what it was, and if you've heard it before, you know exactly what it is. But they killed themselves a wabbit. So, but you hear that thing screaming, you know what that sound is. And coyotes and bobcats, they love wabbit. I used to hunt them, and we used to have these calls called a pocket call, and it was a wounded jackrabbit model, and they just couldn't resist those things. And I used to have a Mossberg 30-30 and just drop those sons of bitches. A lot of fun back then. But all right, guys, I guess I'm going to cut you loose, and I'm going to keep walking up and down these creeks just see if I can find anything. Maybe I can find a turtle shell for my son or something. We found several through here. So, oh, and before I cut you loose, I wanted to give a shout out real quick to one guy, PJI Clean Air 420, and I really dig his channel. He doesn't have I don't think he's close to 100 with subscribers. But he's a Glock fan. He's got some Glocks. He's got a really, really nice, H&K USP tactical. Sweet. Very sweet. But he's also a member of the Glock 27 Club. So, everybody go check him out. If you like his stuff, sub him. If not, well, at least go check him out. He's a good dude. And I make it a point every time, he puts out a video to check it out. So, I'd appreciate it if you'd go have a look at him. PJI Clean Air 420. All right, guys, I'll cut you loose. And I think, look at all that driftwood over there. Can you see that? That shit would burn right there it'd light up pretty quick. All right, guys. If you can tell, I'm sweating a little. Like I said, it's Satan's taint down here. All right, I will see you later. I will cut you loose. Nice driftwood.